get into it. Today we are doing air signs in honor of the Aquarius season. So I am gonna light some sage to really set the tone, honestly, and just get into it. I'm excited to be here. I really hope you're excited to be here because we're gonna rock this shit out. So let's get into it. I'm gonna hold this. Alright, air signs: Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. What messages do we have for you? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy new year. I know it's been a while, but we don't have to get into that. Alright. Got the Seven of Swords coming out, which is air energy, of course. So I feel like air signs, we're breaking some illusions, whether it be us being honest with ourselves or with those around us. I really do feel like right now is a good time to start seeing and breaking through illusions. I've got the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups out right now, which really explains to me that there may have been some kind of fantasy or some kind of illusion that you were caught up in at one point, and now you're finally seeing things for what they are. I feel like this is a turning point for you. You're going to go into something a lot more positive. You've had enough of the way that things were, and now is the time for you to step into something brand new, something that was meant for you, focusing solely on you. So that feels good. It feels really good. I said it. I said it. And the Sun card comes out. Here, let me see if I can. There we go. Boom. Beautiful Sun card. Absolutely beautiful Sun card. Thank you. The Sun card is also about, it represents Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. However, I also feel like more than anything, this is about you. This is really about air signs believing in themselves. I'm telling you, air signs are some of the worst when it comes to self-doubt, because it's so easy to overthink everything and get to a point where it's like you're creating these scenarios that aren't even realistic. Like, you've dug yourself into such a deep hole that you don't even know what's real and what's not anymore. And I feel like you're finally coming through that. I'm gonna pull some clarifying cards, but I have a good feeling about February for all of the air signs. All right, let's clarify the Seven of Swords. I'm gonna pull two clarifiers for the Seven of Swords. I feel like 2020 is personal, intuitively. You may have been working on something, going through something even, just, I'm feeling some creative blocks for some of you. Maybe some of you have been very passionate about something for a long time, but you've been in a lull. You haven't really been giving it your all. You haven't been giving it the attention that it needs, and you're taking the time out to sort things out, to see things for what it is. You got way too much going on, whether it be in your headspace or your current reality. There's so much happening, but remember that anything that is happening outside of you is a reflection of what's going on inside. So it's very important that you're paying attention to what's happening around you and how it synchronizes with your headspace. If you aren't feeling good in your headspace, 9 times out of 10, you probably won't have the best day. And that's just the reality of it, because you aren't coming from a perspective of joy and waiting for miracles to happen. So it's going to be important for you guys to take a load off. Honestly, this Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, sorry, not Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords, clarifying the Seven of Swords, lets me know that there are just some things that you've been carrying for a long time, and it's time to let it go. It's time to really sit down and think about what is serving your purpose and what's not. Because if it's not, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. So just don't be afraid to be alone. I know that when it's cold outside, for some reason, we just tend to get lonelier. And it's just a natural, it's human nature, and that's okay. But it's also okay to be alone without being lonely. Like, feel that energy all by yourself. Get inside yourself and see what makes you tick. See what it is that you want to do. See where it is you're trying to go. Because if you cannot, you have to align everything, your emotions, your physical, your mental, everything has to align with your vision in order for it to manifest. So make sure you're paying attention to what exactly is happening around you. Because I feel like there's been a lot of aloofness going on, all that air energy. So just be mindful of what's going on. Seven of Cups. So the Six of Swords came out to clarify the Seven of Cups, and for me, that feels so good. It just feels like I said, that self-deception, that overwhelming feeling of, okay, what is it that I need to be doing? Or why aren't things working out for me? Or why am I getting all of this resistance? You're going to be gaining so much clarity for that. Especially in the month of February, I'm feeling more than anything. Probably the first 2 weeks, I just feel it really approaching quickly, and you're gonna be busy. You're gonna be, whether it's in your headspace or in your reality, you're just going to be doing so much more for you. It's gonna set a completely different tone. And that's where that Sun card comes in, where it's very enlightening and it feels good and it's warm and it feels like finally I'm getting what I deserve. And you're getting that because you're choosing you. The moment you choose you, everything changes. Everything. So focus on that. You'll realize the more you pay attention that everything comes back to you. All of it. And it's not conniving, nor is it self-absorbed. If you're paying attention, everything you experience has everything to do with you. So be mindful of that when you're going throughout your day and you're having these experiences that you're questioning. Especially now, everyone's awakening on a worldwide level, consciously and collectively. And that's exciting. So don't be afraid to realize how special you are as an individual, and how what you put in and your purpose, how it adds value to everybody else. Don't be afraid to recognize that. You aren't mediocre. Don't let people allow you to play it small, because you aren't small at all. It doesn't matter. You're not small. So the Page of Pentacles came out as well for the Seven of Cups, and I feel like once you finally come through this illusion, you're going to be helped in ways that blow your mind. Everything is going to work out for you. And it's like, literally all you had to do was believe in yourself. Literally all you had to do was finally take action in moving forward, in doing what it is that served you. Because in serving you, you're serving everybody around you. Everybody. It's like, okay, now that I'm focusing on me, I can spread all this love. I have the love to spread. I have the knowledge to spread. I have the experience to spread. You know, you have accumulated all the resources you need to get where you're going. So just be patient. There could be some drama that you're getting past. I feel like right now is a time of where you're not dealing with the BS anymore. And now that you're getting serious about it, the things that don't serve are fading away naturally. You don't even have to put a whole lot of effort in. It just doesn't feel right anymore. Be it habits, be it people, be it places, whatever it is. It just doesn't feel good anymore. That means it's time to let it go. It's time to go. And that's exciting. Change is exciting. It doesn't have to be so scary. It doesn't have to be something that we run away from so intensely. Change is beautiful. Change is warranted. Change is evolution. So get comfortable in it. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, and I promise you, all of this will get 10 times easier for you, because it's all working out for you, not against you. And I'm sure you've heard that before. But in every way, though, it's working out for you. If it didn't work out, it was a blessing. Even if it doesn't make sense yet, just stay tuned. There's more, okay? All right, let's clarify the Sun. There's going to be some kind of opportunity that comes in for you guys, and it's probably going to blow your mind, even if it's just some kind of support. You know, you have a support system that just comes out of nowhere. You didn't realize these people were paying attention, and they're just like, hey, by the way, I got you. Me? Lolo, me? I've been out here doing my thing, but I didn't even think anybody saw me. Yeah, they see you too. Even when you're hiding in the shadows, just trying to be great, there are people who are watching, and there are people who love you and want to support you. So make sure you remember that It's about you. And I say that not to make a monster, okay? I'm not telling you to walk around thinking that the world revolves around you. No, but I am telling you that the way you interact with people says everything about you. The way you walk through life says everything about you. The way you see things says everything about you. It's all about you. And then once you realize that it's about you, you realize how one everything and everyone is. It all syncs up, I promise. I promise you it does. You just have to first believe that it starts right in here. There's a soul in there that is like, I just want them to give me a chance. I can prove it to them. I can prove it. I know I can. But you have to give that voice in you a chance. You have to take a chance on it, because miracles happen every single day. Every day. Okay? And it's crazy. And sometimes big things will happen and they won't mean anything to anybody but you. And that's okay. It's still a victory. So I pulled the Three of Pentacles out of the Sun, as well as the Nine of Swords. My team is amazing. Brought me coffee. Oh wow, you're miraculous. Thank you. But perfect timing. But the Sun card is about happiness. It's about joy. It's about the brighter side of things, being optimistic, seeing things from a more positive perspective. You've got the support here. So this Nine of Swords overthinking energy that you've got going is completely unnecessary. Air signs, I don't see anybody here. Like I don't see any romance here. I'm sorry if that's what you came here for. I love you, but I don't see any romance whatsoever here. This is about you. This is about you getting what you deserve, what you need, what you've been working so hard for. This isn't about anybody else. It doesn't involve anybody else except those who are trying to be there for you, those who are trying to support you. So make sure you stay focused on the goal, on the objective, on the vision, and you're going to get exactly where you're trying to go. Exactly where you're trying to go. I mean, I really feel more than anything that your biggest issue right now is you.
And that's the thesis.
Your biggest issue right now is you. And the only person that can change that, guess what? It's you. So, sounds like you need to get to work on you so that you can get to your blessings personally. And that just feels like the bottom line. Honestly, I feel like if once you start serving your greater purpose, bro, excuse me, but your life, your mood, your mentality, everything is going to shift. There's been so much energetic purging that has been insane. Like and we've got a retrograde coming up too, so be mindful of that, because you can totally feel the energies of that. That's why it's so important for you to just try to hone down now. Go ahead and break the chains of whatever illusions that you're in right now so that you can prepare for this retrograde and go in strong. Because retrogrades, I'm an empath and I get really sensitive. I already feel the retrograde, as well as the full moon that's coming up in Aries, I believe. I think, I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. Okay. Somebody's telling me that I'm right. So, but regardless of all of that, if you're sensitive to energies, you're going to feel it before they come around. So be mindful that it's important for you to stay grounded as well, air sign. Okay. Stay grounded. When you start to feel like things just don't make sense and you're creating those outlandish scenarios, get grounded, meditate, spend time with yourself. That's what all that stickiness, all those illusions, all those, what is this? How is this happening? How did I get here? All of that is because you ran away from you, and yourself is calling you back like, hey, this don't make sense because we're not together. We have to be together. Your soul, your mind, all of that has to be one in order for your dreams to come true. All that manifesting that's been all over the internet lately, I don't know about y'all, but I've been hearing a lot about manifesting. I know what's up. But to manifest, you have to be in unison with the vision. If your mind is here, your mouth is here, and your actions are somewhere else, you're never going to obtain your goal. So it's time to get serious. about you and what you want, what you desire. Okay, I'm sending so much love to my air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You guys are amazing. I have so much love in my heart for you. Those of you who are in my tribe and those of you who are out in the world being great every day. Those of you who are trying every single day. I love you. All right, keep going, stay strong, and I'm here if you need me.